What else can you use greywater for besides toilets? Have you ever thought about the potential of greywater beyond just flushing toilets? Greywater is the relatively clean wastewater that comes from baths, showers, laundry, and bathroom sinks. It can be reused in many practical ways, especially when it comes to self-sufficiency and water reuse. Let's look at some of the best uses for greywater that can help you conserve water and maintain your home or garden. First up is gardening and irrigation. Greywater can be a fantastic resource for watering your garden, lawn, trees, and ornamental plants. It provides moisture and even some nutrients to your plants, which is especially helpful during dry spells or droughts. Just remember to apply it directly to the soil and avoid spraying it on the leaves to minimize health risks. It is best to use greywater on established plants rather than seedlings, and you should rotate it with fresh water to prevent salt buildup in the soil. Next, consider using greywater for landscaping and firebreaks. In dry or fire-prone areas, greywater can help maintain greenbelts or firebreaks. These areas of vegetation can slow or stop wildfires, protecting both your property and natural resources while conserving water. Another great use for greywater is in composting. Adding greywater to your compost pile can help maintain the moisture needed for decomposition. This method supports sustainable waste management and enriches your soil without using drinking water. You can also use greywater around building foundations to control moisture levels. This helps minimize soil movement and cracking caused by drying soils, which can protect your structures in areas with fluctuating soil moisture. In agricultural or industrial settings, greywater can be used for dust control on roads or work sites. It can also serve as process water for certain non-potable applications. This reduces the demand for fresh water, which is particularly useful in survival or off-grid situations. For simple indoor reuse, you can collect greywater in buckets from your showers or sinks. This water can be used for manual toilet flushing or carried outside for watering your garden. While there are more complex indoor reuse systems available, they generally require proper installation and maintenance to ensure safety. When using greywater, it is important to keep it away from direct human contact to avoid health risks. Kitchen wastewater is usually excluded from greywater reuse due to higher contamination levels. Make sure any systems you set up for collecting and reusing greywater are designed and maintained properly to prevent odors and clogging. Lastly, be aware that local regulations may apply to greywater reuse systems, so it is wise to know the legal requirements in your area. In summary, greywater can be a fantastic resource for gardening, landscaping, composting, foundation care, dust control, and simple indoor reuse methods. By using greywater wisely, you can conserve fresh water, support food production, and maintain safety in self-sufficient living situations.